Hi, this will be a short demo video on how to connect your students to your YouTube videos or to anybody's YouTube videos that has videos there that they want to share. And I'll show you 3 different ways to link to the videos. One is to make a YouTube channel navigation button on the left here in my math lab. And then just underneath that, I'll also show you how to link to a YouTube playlist, and that would be a playlist of a certain topic at somebody's YouTube channel. And the third way will be in the homework in my math lab. You can build media assignments and put specific videos into the assignments if you want to. So let's take a look at YouTube and take a look at what a channel looks like. And then we'll look at how do you link over from my math lab to YouTube. Here is the QCC Math Department YouTube channel. And if you link your students right to a channel, then this is what they're going to see here. The channel itself has a featured video, which is usually one of the most recent videos that we've made. And then if you scroll down, on the right side, you're going to see featured channels. Now that's going to be the YouTube channels of the individual instructors who are posting videos here. And also on the left side, the featured playlists. And that'll be playlists for, first of all of the uploaded videos that we have, the training videos for anybody who would like to learn how to make their own YouTube videos for their students, and then the different courses that we offer, basic math, beginning algebra, intermediate, all the way right now through probability and statistics for engineers and scientists, and eventually we'll have all the videos up there. But you can call the playlists anything that you want, and we haven't broken them down by courses here. Alright, so the first way we could link our students to some videos is to just link to a channel itself. Now to link to a channel itself, whatever channel you want to link to, copy the address in the URL field at the very top here. So we have www.youtube.com/QCCmath. So I'm going to go ahead and do Control-C, copy that, and I'm going to go back over to my math lab. And I'm going to post it in the YouTube channel navigation button. I should probably show you how to make a navigation button first. In case you've never made one of your own navigation buttons, go into Control Panel and Manage Course Menu. I've got a ton of stuff here because this is an old course, so you probably won't see the mess that I have here. But anyways, if you want to add a new content area, we want to hit the folder here, the content area folder, and that adds a folder for anything you want. It'll make a new navigation button. So I'm going to call, if I was making this from the start, I would call it the YouTube channel 1, which we already have there anyways. And allow guest access, I would click yes for that. And make it available, actually the guest one doesn't matter, make available for student and participant users. Yes, I would definitely click that one. And then I would hit submit. On this one I'm not going to hit submit, I'll just cancel because we already have that button. And then we can go back to the main page. Alright, so that's how you make a navigation button if you want a new one. So now let's go ahead and go into YouTube channel. And right now this folder is empty, but if I want to link directly to the QCC Math YouTube channel, I'm going to click on Edit View on the top right here. You can also do this through Control Panel if you want to. Edit View just happens to be a quicker way to do it. I'm going to add an external link because YouTube's a website. I want to add external link. And where it says URL, I'm going to paste in, or you could just write in the URL address if you know it. So there's www.youtube.com/QCCmath. And then I would call this, I'll probably just put down the QCC Math name here. Whoops, youtube.com/QCCmath. So name it whatever seems appropriate. I like to choose yes for open in a new window. It probably works fine if you don't, but I like an open in a new window. It just kind of looks better. Submit. Okay, and now let's get back to the display view to see what the student sees. So now when we click on YouTube channel, this is what we see. And if we click on the link, it brings a student right to the channel, and they can search themselves for whatever they're looking for. All right, that's the first way to link your students to the videos. The next way, instead of linking to a channel, which means they need to know how to search for what they need, you can link them directly to a playlist. So let's take a look at that. Right now we have nothing in playlist. So let's go over to the QCC YouTube channel. And let's say this course is a beginning algebra course. Then I would want to go down to the playlists, choose beginning algebra, and instead of linking to any of these individual videos, I want to share or link to the entire playlist. And when you hit the share button, you get this URL address right here. Right, so we make sure it's grayed out, highlighted, and then Control-C, copy. And that's a URL address that I'm going to go paste into my MATLAB. So if we go back here, we go to Edit View at the top right. Again, we're going to add an external link. And I'll put in the URL address, so Control-V. Name, and this will be Beginning Algebra Playlist. And I'm going to again make this open in a new window. Submit. And then we can do Display View. And now let's take a look at what the student will see. When a student clicks on the navigation button YouTube Playlist, they will get this link. They click on it, and it brings them the entire playlist. Now they can either play it all from scratch by clicking the Play All button, or they can scroll down to whatever topic they happen to be stuck on. Let's say they're stuck on subtracting signed numbers. They just find a video that they want to watch, and they go ahead and start watching the video. And this actually brings us to the third way to link to videos, which is to link to specific videos and put them in a media assignment. Now the way you do that is once you find the video that you want, and here we have the subtracting signed numbers one from a playlist. Alright, so you click on the video you want so that it starts playing, and once it's playing you see the share button. Click share, and now the URL address that you're given here that's highlighted is the URL address for this particular video. So now I'm going to do Control-C, and let's go ahead over to my MATLAB again, and this time instead of connecting through a navigation button and a link, we're going to go put something in the homework. Now to make a media assignment in the homework, we need to go to the Control panel and Homework and Test Manager. Now I'm going to go to the top left, Create Assignment, and choose Create Media Assignment. And let's see, for this book I think it's it's section 1.2 would have the subtracting signed numbers, so I'll call this one 1.2 text and video. You could just call it the name of a video. You could just call it subtracting signed numbers if that's the only video that you're going to put in there. So you can call it whatever you want. I tend to call it a text and video assignment for a particular section because I like to add in other stuff too. So let's see. First I'll show you how to add in that video that we just copied. So up on the right side here, you see this link that says Add My Own Media. So I'm going to, in the URL address, Control-V, paste in that video link that we just copied. And this one I'm going to call it YouTube and subtracting real numbers. And I always call these ones with the YouTube in the front just because my students are used to the idea that if they see YouTube in front of the video, they know it's a homework help video that I made for them. And those tend to be really short. The type of media this is a website because it's YouTube. You can also just post in a video file from your computer here too, right? You don't have to post them on YouTube. You could just save it to your computer and then upload it from there. Let's see, we have to say what chapter this goes with. So this will be chapter 1, section 2, and I guess it would be good to put the objective, which is subtract real numbers. Save. And there we have a homework video. The other thing I usually like to add in here for my students is I choose the chapter. Oops, I meant to pick one there. Chapter 1, the section 2. And I like to put in the e-text. So it's the 1.2 multimedia textbook. And I also like to put in this right here, the section video lecture. So that's the My Math Lab video. I usually put those two first, and then I'll put the homework help videos from YouTube at the bottom. But that's what's so nice about it. You can organize it any way you want. Then I'll click Next. And I'll skip all of these properties or assignments here. I'm just going to say Save and Assign. Now this new media assignment we created is down at the bottom, so let's scroll down. Usually I reposition it to be in the right place in the course, but right now I don't care about that. As long as I see it's there, that's all set. So let's go back to the student view now. If the student hops into the homework, then they will see right down at the bottom, here's a text and video assignment that we just made. And they can click on the YouTube video and it pops open. And now they have just a video. So instead of, what I like about this method is instead of linking them to a channel where they need to decipher the channel and search for what they want, or even linking to a playlist where they still have to be searching for the right video, you can put in the exact video you want with the homework assignment right where the student needs it. It takes a little bit longer to do though, well, a lot longer actually. So that's the downside, but it's nice and easy to find for the student. So that gives you an idea of 3 fairly easy ways to link to your students to videos, to any channel really. It doesn't have to be your own videos. So you can link to a YouTube channel, to a YouTube playlist, or make media assignments and put specific videos in there.